So we started very quickly right into it after that delay, and well, the names at the top are quite confusing, but it's LDLC White starting on the terrorist side, and now 2 plays 3. The bomb is in control of the terrorist, making its way through apartments towards this A-bomb site. 3 defending Publiclir members still alive. Might be quite a hard task. The bomb will go down though. Minute on the clock now reverts to 35 seconds, and uses his flashbang to try and slow them down in quad, but there's nobody actually pushing round. Here comes the push of Splinter Pit. Nice start from Tanu, getting that headshot onto Zend, the stand-in, bringing it to a 2-on-2. Kabom answers back, another stand-in, replying. Now Fuchs in the pit will probably go down here. It's going to be very tough for him to do anything with. He falls, and the defuse comes in. So Maxi takes the first round for Publiclir. Sorry about that start, I got a little bit confused. I wasn't sure if it was actually live, but it is live, and that's the 1-0 for Publiclir. So they're playing for the $2,500 prize purse, but you got to beat C-Play later on to get that. By the way, we are sponsored by CSGO Lounge, and of course brought to you via Hitbox. And here we go into the second round. So most people voting for LDLC on this one. 74% of you on CSGO Lounge, so because they are the favourites. Of course, this is a best of 3. As LDLC pushing quite aggressively with a couple of Tech 9s, and Maxi opens up. Oh, Matt pushing all the way through apartments, takes the 1, is replied back by Ow. And there's Zend, the stand-in, getting a frag as well. So nothing too troubling for Publiclir with those guns so far. Some good pistols in the hands of these terrorists though. Tech 9 and a Deagle. Let's see if they can make it any more expensive. Zend being very aggressive, pushes down. There's Maxi with a frag. And a pretty easy round for Publiclir to make it 2-0. Now, 2 MP9s still in play. Do they want to keep them or do they want to upgrade? They did get the bomb down LDLC in the first round, so you would expect them to buy, and of course Publiclir would anticipate that as well. And most of them opting to upgrade. Hatchet is going to stay with the MP9 though, so that's a bit of a risk. Let's see if that pays out dividends. He's holding apartments. I guess it's a close range area, not too bad for an SMG. He's going to be quite aggressive with it actually. He's probably going to find Fuchs here, who does go up the ladder, up the stairs I should say, and he takes down. I don't know why I said ladder. Oh, he gets answered back though, 4-on-4 as a result of that early exchange. MP9 dropping, but he did find an AK. That will be picked up by Body. So actually that trade definitely favours LDLC, and Maxi has been tagged as well. The AWPer went into apartments on 17 HP already. Now LDLC, what do they want to do with this advantage? It looks like they're going to be pushing this mid area, looking for a plant on the A-bomb site. Probably the wrong bomb site of choice considering 3 defending CTs are still there. Make that 2 as Matt gets a kill. Onto Zend. Al answers back with a couple of his own though, and now it's just Matt, the guy who got that first frag, left in a 1-on-3. Tough situation, of course. 40 seconds on the clock. He has got that going for him, and he's going to go straight round to the B bomb site. Not wasting any time, and look at this. Kabom has left the bomb site wide open. Matt slows down though, so he should have just kept on going, but of course he wasn't to know that. Now the Molotov will prevent him rushing straight in for a couple more seconds, and speaking of time, it is getting away from Matt here. If he can find this frag onto Kabom, he has got a chance in this, but Kabom is sat up in the corner behind coils. It's going to be quite hard for Matt to see him in time, especially with this 10 seconds on the board. Now Kabom hears him, he just needs to wait for the plant, pop out, and there's the frag. Nicely played, 3-0 for Publiclir. Bear in mind, that was an early buy for LDLC, so they will be now on the eco. Their money will have been drained as a result of that. So Publiclir in good stead to make it 4-0. A very nice start from them. Actually, they're going to be investing quite heavily into this round, LDLC. Kevlar picked up on Matt. 2 Tech 9s in play, a couple of P250s and a Deagle on Body. The man who finally sorted out his screen. Let's see if they can do some damage with the pistols. Looks like they're just going to spread around the map. Not trying any set plays or anything, just going for picks. And 2 quick 5 frags come in for Publiclir. Can Kabom make it a third? Yes, he can. There's Zend and Owl coming in for frags. So just like that, LDLC down to just 1 member. Let's see if he can even get a single kill. Yes, he can. Makes it slightly more expensive, but barely a drop in the ocean as Publiclir survive the round with 4 players. So their bank is starting to grow now. They're in a very good economic position. Not so good for LDLC. They need to start putting a bit more pressure on these bomb sites, getting a few more kills, forcing the rebuys. And of course, looking for a few more rounds. They haven't even picked up one yet. Publiclir carrying on doing their thing. Quite aggressive on this banana area early on. They're going to be boosting over the smoke. I like this play. Quite crafty stuff here from the Swedes. Maxi boosted over the smoke, getting an angle on banana. Don't spot anybody, and the action's happening on this A-bomb site. On the B-bomb site. 2 quick frags come in for LDLC. Make that a third, and the bomb site is theirs. Thank you very much. The plant will come out. And now it's 2 versus 5. I don't even think Publiclir want to go for it, and that's certainly the smart decision. And look at that, LDLC turn it up. They've changed the pace. Push Archway with a lot of speed and a lot of haste. With all 5 members, actually. Just a straight rush into the Archway. They get themselves their first round. So they are now on the board. Now the question is, can Maxi save this orb? Of course, a very expensive gun. Certainly be a nice thing if he could save it. And the wise thing for LDLC to do is not actually chase. They don't have much bank here. They don't have much to work with in terms of risk management. They do not want to roll the dice and try and take the guns off the CTs, because if they lose their guns, they're going to struggle to rebuy. So safely, they don't do that. They themselves will carry probably 5 AKs into this next round. Yep. Let's see if they want to go for another fast strategy. Changing the pace really worked for them there. Publiclir might be a bit more switched on to that kind of thing this time around. See another quite aggressive play on banana. Smoke will inhibit the terrorists pushing straight up to car, so that gives Publiclir a bit of room to work with in that area. And it looks like they're going to be going for this boost yet again. Kabom boosting over Maxi, and there are players there this time around. Kabom decides not to in the end, and he gets his Molotov blocked away. That is not great. That is not great team play from these two. And I've incurred a little bit of a lag, possibly a pause here. Not sure if we're seeing this on the stream as well, because I'm not broadcasting it from my PC, but I've come into a bit of a pause. Looks like we have. Well, we're back in straight away, so no worries. Just a little bit of lag here. Still 5-on-5, plenty of time for LDLC to work with. They have got a bit of control in the middle here. Pushed up just slightly. As a result of that quick play, I think Publiclir will be a bit more tentative. They'll want to sit back a little bit more on that mid area. This is allowing LDLC a bit more room to work with, so they might just set up for a set play here. And actually, they're going to go towards Archway yet again. So, you know, getting that first round on the board, they're going to be doing exactly the same thing. They're going to be pushing through, no early frags. Actually, it's not the same thing. They're going to be splitting up, so they're going to be challenging the B bomb site from 2 different angles. First kill comes in from that. That's the CT area now in their command. Now it's just 1 member on this B bomb site. It's Maxi with the AWP. He needs to get an early frag, otherwise it's going to be rushed by 5 players. It's going to be too hard for him to do anything here. Can he get a single frag? That's the question. No, he can't. Just too many angles to cover with the AWP there. Devil takes him out. AWP. Or Ow. Haven't quite decided how I want to pronounce his name. Comes in with a frag. 3 plays 4. Make that 3-on-3. Thanks to the man with the elusive name. 2 quick frags come in for LDLC though. Now it's just Zend, the stand-in. Not much time. Not much health on the terrorist though. And he does make use of that first shot onto body. Brings it to a 2-on-1. I think he's going to just flash himself out and decide to save it. Goes for the safe option. Matt does a little bit of damage, but Zend will get away with that M4. Will save that gun going into the next round. So, LDLC with the first round pushing Archway. And with the second round pushing Archway and Banana. So nice stuff from them to get themselves on the board. And we're going to probably see a little bit of a pause here as one of the members just disconnected. And it's Or. What do you think, guys? Or Ow? I think I'm going to go with Or. Probably my Britishness shining through there. I'm going to go with Or. By the way, it's Quicks and Zit that are missing from Publiclir. I think Kabom and Zend, as I mentioned, are the stand-ins for them. Those 2 players are at work, so that might, you know, hinder Publiclir a little bit. It's always slightly more challenging playing with stand-ins. Perhaps easier on the CT side, because for the terrorist side, you need a lot of coordination. You'll be using strategies and stuff that you've practiced for weeks and weeks and weeks, and when you have a stand-in, of course, they don't know the strategies, so things become quite complicated and tricky. On the CT side, setups are generally quite similar throughout teams, so you can probably fit in a little bit easier. But like I say, probably a hindrance here for Publiclir, waiting for their 2 players to come in. Now then, LDLC with those 2 great rounds on Archway. Not looking towards this Archway this time round. Devil's probably going to find one here, and he does. Maxi overextended, just gifted him the life of himself there. Ironic when he's called Devil, and I phrase it like that. And Fox is very close to Ore on this quad area, just dancing around the boiler doorway. He doesn't know Ore's there, so Ore will find himself an easy kill. There's Kabom coming in with one as well. So 4 plays 3. Oh, and a very aggressive play from Body is punished by Hatchet. Nice AK work to pick up those 2 quick kills, and Ore with his second in the round with his M4. So actually a great hold this time around from Publiclir. LDLC looked slightly, you know, not as coordinated that time around. We saw some great set plays from them the previous rounds to secure them the Archway area and of course the B bomb site. This time around they kind of just pushed through one by one. They just ran through smokes. They challenged when they didn't have information. They were a bit less together and they paid the price there. Publiclir back in the driving seat. Oh, nice shot by Maxi. Onto Matt. That's going to bring it to 4 on 5 early in the round. Zen spots one. Runs out of ammunition. That is not good. Certainly not good at all. Brings it to a 4 on 4. That is just tragic by Zend. He saw his gun. All he had to do was just take his time, poke out and take the head off him. But fluffed his lines, ran out of ammunition. That is the awful thing about the M4A1S, is the ammunition is 20 bullets a clip. Paid the price there. Now LDLC emulating their success. Archway seems to be the play they are enjoying to do. Or is the man defending this time around. He's got the M4 in hand. Let's see what he can do. Takes the first. Just the one though. Devil replies. That's a 3 on 3. And now Publiclir should have caught wind straight away of what's going on. It's actually not Maxi this time around. It's Kabom on this B bomb site. He needs to at least get one here. And he does get the first. Can he get any more? No, he can't. So tit for tat as LDLC take claim of this B bomb site. They do get the bomb planted, but Hatchet comes up from the rear with this time a lot of pace and haste. Takes him out quickly. Devil answers back though, 1-on-1. Now what does Hatchet want to do? Does he want to go for a fake? Yes, he does. Pretends to defuse it to bring out Kabom. He goes back on it just before Kabom poked out. Devil, I should say, poked out. And that's going to signal to Devil that it was a fake. And now Hatchet's in a world of pain as Devil pretty much knows the next time he defuses is going to be for real. Plucks his head off. Nicely done by Devil. And actually a bit of a misplay by Hatchet. He didn't wait long enough to sell the fake. And he re-engaged on the bomb. And that signaled to Devil that he wasn't actually defusing. So nicely, well, nice game sense by Devil to realise what was going on there. And Hatchet, if he just waited another second, he would have had that frag probably. That's another round going for LDLC. It's quite an even game so far. 3 for 5 on a CT-sided map. So LDLC putting up good numbers early on. A bit of a mix buy in this one. We've already seen an AWP frag go the way of LDLC. Hatchet's in a good position to do work though, and he does. Find the head of Fucks. I don't know if that's technically a swear word. Apologies if his name's offensive. I'm just carry on saying it. Suppose it doesn't have the C in there in the English language, so we'll just say it's not the swear word. Maxi answers back, gets himself a kill with that AWP. That's 3 on 4 actually. And with a bit of a mix by Publiclir doing fairly well. Here we see a B play with a bit more pace to it. Kabom falls without doing anything there. So now it's retake scenario for Publiclir. What can they muster with these guns? Actually, they've got an AK and an M4 as he's just picked that up. But Matt's found himself a frag onto Maxi. Zen nearly kills Matt. Just needs to get another bullet on him. And his frag will be his. Now Hatchet was seen behind right there with the AWP. Devil knows he's jumping up here. Takes the frag. 3 on 1 now. Zend is tagged. He's not going to be able to do this, surely. Lands the first. He's only got half health, though. Less than that, actually. And he's going to back out and save this gun. Certainly the wise decision. LDLC get themselves another round. So, said a few rounds ago, Publiclir in the driving seat having won that one round. I was probably wrong. LDLC certainly in the driving seat now. And the money is dried up completely for Publiclir. They're going to be eco. Then, of course, saved that M4. He will have that. That's pretty much it. They're going to have to hard eco. Buying a couple of P250s, but that's it. You would expect LDLC to take this round as well. Bring it to 5-all. The Matt opens up, gets himself a second. Nearly a third. That would have been glorious. AK spray control had he landed that, but wasn't to be. Now Maxi and Kabom. Can they make it expensive? Can they land a couple of shots? Force a few rebuys. Really all they can hope for in this situation. Whereas exit frags would be a good way to do it. Just sit back and wait for the LDLC players to extend, to fan out from the bomb site. This is what Max is trying to do here, and he does land that kill. Now, if you can save the AK, you can consider that a success. Still waiting for two players of Publiclir to return. Actually, I don't think they will make it till about 7:30. Don't know if that was in European time. It wasn't specified on Skype, but certainly for now, Publiclir playing with 2 stand-ins. So I'll reiterate that will be a hindrance, but LDLC looking strong here. 5 rounds on the board already. 5 more to play. Now Publiclir in a world of hurt. Their money still is not good. Now, do they take the risk of buying up? I suppose it's not too much of a risk. They have 4k across the board, but on the CT side, that's not too much money. It's quite an expensive side to be playing. They've got a decent array of nades, but a lack of helmets going into this one. And Or actually doesn't have any grenades. There are no flashbangs. That's what I'm talking about. Certainly a lack of weaponry. LDLC swimming in money by now. Plenty of money to work with. They're going to be able to rebuy, no problems at all. Devil just scouting out the area. Oh, and he gets taken out. I was going to say he gets tagged, but Maxi, with a bit of intuition, perhaps heard him jump up there, takes that frag. So that's a kill for nothing. Let's see if Public can make use of that and take a round finally. I see being crafty. Their play, walking into this mid area. And oh, might just spot the head here. Does, misses that shot. Nearly got the headshot. I don't know if Tanu wants to take this angle. It might be a bit of a risk. As always, just posted up behind that truck. And here comes the engage onto Archway. And Zen crouch and expose himself there, giving away his life. Hatchet will find a man poked out from Archway, from apartments I should say. Matt is going to take point here. Gets the refrag, doesn't find the second. But Tanu does, and Hatchet falls in that pit area. It's a 2-on-1 though, so still favouring Publiclir here. He will be able to pick up this bomb, and he looks like he's lagging to me. I don't know if that's just a Go TV, but bomb on his back. 10 seconds though. He needs to plant this now, and Publiclir know this. They're going to probably just push straight through, put pressure on as soon as they can. And there's the first frag from Tanu. Can he land the second? No, he can't. Kabom pokes up and plucks his head off with one tap. How about that for keeping your cool? Very nicely done. And he takes the round. So finally something good for Publiclir. Now what isn't good is having won that round, they've lost their lost round bonus. So if they lose this one, having the money just reset on them, they will be screwed for money. So although it's great to get a round on the board, it's a bit of a hindrance in disguise. It's a bit of a stab to the back from the game because, yeah, they have to win this one now, otherwise they will be stuffed for money. And of course, LDLC having won so many rounds in a row, their money's fine. The pressure on for Publiclir. Nice start from Zenden Or though, as they pick up 2 through the smoke and apartments. So Tanu with that orb still. Gonna have to look for a pick, bring the numbers back just slightly. Interestingly enough, Publiclir have gone for a 4-1 here, 4 players on the A-bomb site. Considering they've got the 2-man advantage, that's just an interesting setup. I suppose they've been quite exposed on the archway. They've been giving away a few rounds on the A-bomb site. Nice shot from Maxi to bring this ever closer to a Publiclir round. And there's the final frag from Kabom through the smoke. 7-5. So they do win that all-important round and make sure the money does not go completely down the drain. Devil just saying lag. It might be on Tanu. It might have been the what we were seeing earlier. Hopefully nothing to worry about. Hopefully we'll be going live again very soon. In the meantime, quick shout out to Hitbox, of course, for providing the platform which to stream this CS Invitational Showdown, brought to you by CS Arena, and of course sponsored by CSGO Lounge. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. Infused was the other team in this tournament, apart from C-Play, and they've dropped out already. These two teams now battling for a spot in that final, coming to you later on. I've just been informed. Well, I've just had a look at the Skype, and it's actually half 7 CST. So for me, that's 6:30. So in 15 minutes, we should expect the actual players for Publiclir to be back. Whether they want to actually join the Inferno is another thing. Maybe they'll come in for the second map. We'll just have to wait and see. But they'll be back from work shortly. Maybe Publiclir will step things up a little bit when they return. So we are back into it. So Publiclir with a 2-round advantage, having just won those 2 rounds. We're back into it live now. LDLC with just pistols. So, having had brilliant success so far in this half, they find themselves in a slightly more difficult position. No rifles to work with, but never underestimate the power of the pistol in CSGO, ladies and gentlemen. Actually being toyed with around that corner, wasn't able to land that frag. Able to gain some good information though. Kabom being very aggressive, and he might pay the price for it. 6 HP, I don't know how he survived that one. He wants to be careful overextending. Overzealous play from him is probably going to cost his life if they push through here. 6 HP, like I say, he's going to post up around that coils area. Lands that frag though, nicely done, and a second with the AK. Kabom. Overzealous, yes maybe, but nice in the end. Look at that though from body. Takes out 2 of his own. Zen pops them both to finish the round, but some sexy counter strike in that one. A5. Kabom being hyper aggressive, taking out 3 in the end. And then some glorious pistol work from body. But Publiclir looking alright. They've got a 3-man advantage over their French enemies tonight. As I mentioned, this is the first map. Second will be Dust 2, chosen by Publiclir. But this being LDLC's choice, not too surprising to see them doing well here. Hatchet with a fantastic pop flash finds 2 quick frags. There's Kabom coming in as well. This is looking like a very strong hold for Publiclir. And there it is. There's the round. 9-5. Brilliant hold this time around by the Swedes. LDLC just coming up against a brick wall in that one. And their money do fantastic. They're going to have to scrape together what coins they have, dip their hand into the old coppers jar, and retrieve a couple of pistols. That's all they've got going into this round. So Publiclir actually, even though they were looking a little bit shaky earlier on, they have a fine chance of making this 10-5, which is a fairly typical scoreline. As LDLC can whip up some magic with those Deagles and Tech 9s. Once again, they're probably going to be going towards this A-bomb site. Or is it a fake? Is it a fake? Look at this. All the flashes in the world posted out. Now Maxi's in a world of hurt because he missed that first shot. Now the bomb site is given away to LDLC and they will take it. Thank you very much. Molotov throw now. Zend is able to find one through the smoke, but Fuchs has got control of that banana area. Bomb planted. Publiclir will not be happy about losing this one if they do. Guns versus pistols. Kabom answers back with one though. Oh, and eventually Tefel finds that frag. Looking a little bit tetchy for a moment there. Now it's just Zen in a 3-on-1. Can't really see him getting much done here. All LDLC have to do is hide, and that's exactly what they're doing. Zen finds the first. He knows there's a man behind those coils, but Fox finds that frag. 9-6. Brilliant strat from LDLC. They really threw Publiclir through a loop there. Maxi missing his first shot. Didn't get any frags, was taken out. And LDLC were able to take that bomb site. So 9-6 is arguably favoured towards LDLC. Now they switch over to the easiest side. Especially now if they win the pistol round, they'll be evening the scoreline probably. So big round for LDLC if they can get it. Likewise, if Publiclir drop it, they're going to be struggling in this one. Don't know how strong their terrorist play is, but we're going to find out now as they all pile into the middle area. And LDLC have guessed this wrong. They set up incorrectly. They've sent an extra player towards that B-bomb site to counter any rushes. And now they've read this wrong as well. They saw so much presence on this mid area. They've rotated round, but they've rotated back. They can't make their minds up, but it looks like Publiclir might actually be going towards this B-bomb site. So after all that fuss, might be the perfect call. LDLC just took them a while to make it. Publiclir not yet showing their hand though, just sitting back, playing this one very slowly. So big round for both teams. 9-6 is a scoreline where it really hangs in the balance. Ball has got himself in this apartment. Pushing through, and 3 players here. They've got the one man on B, and that's just to cause a bit of a diversion. He's going to be killed instantly though by Fox. And that's not the game up. Fox does not poke out and get any more information. So they leave the bomb site pretty exposed over on the A. And look at this. Publiclir going to be pushing it. So Publiclir with a great call. 3 players on Archway. What can Matt do? Doesn't land any. Yes, he does actually land the one. Devil found a frag as well. And it's all falling apart for Publiclir. Not because of the strategy, just because of the aim and the calls made. Not by the calls made, just the aim and the shots made by LDLC. And that's going to be a flawless round by them. Nicely played. You know, for a second there, I thought Publiclir had made the perfect decision. They found the bomb site that was incredibly exposed. There was no any players on the archway. But Matt and Devil in the pit area, both finding frags. That really nice shot by Fox on the B-bomb site to take out the one man who was there to cause a bit of a diversion. Mounted too much of a task in the end for Publiclir. So great play by LDLC. Now very aggressive play with those SMGs on Banana. 2 for 1. Arguably, I don't know, not really worth it in my opinion with the SMGs. If Kabomb can land this frag as well, LDLC are going to pay the price, and he does. He's got the bomb in hand, so he's got the chance to just run up and get a plant if so wanted. He isn't going to do that. Often you do want to just try and get a plant in these ecos, of course, for that extra money. Going to wait for his teammate though, so that's a fair play. Throwing that smoke grenade out. And that's actually going to inhibit and defending on this B bomb site. Lovely smoke ban. That's going to allow them to plant here. Zen doing a bit of damage as well. The 3-on-2, but Publiclir certainly with a chance of doing this one. They've salvaged 2 MP9, so weaponry is pretty much in the balance. And there's Zen with his Tech 9 landing 2. All of a sudden, it's all on Fox. The 2-on-1 here for him. And he's going to be taken out by Kabomb. So Publiclir answer back immediately in this second half, taking 1 each here with just pistols. So the plot thickens, and now LDLC on the eco themselves will be coming up against a pretty much fully bought Publiclir. This one's certainly still in the balance. Matt just going for that glorious 1D, trying to get in a highlight reel. Remember the days of 1Ds. They were such a thing. Such a thing. Bumped 17-7 by the way. That's his score, 17-5-7. Oars on 14-10. The rest of the LDLC, the Publiclir players are quite evenly split with frags actually. On LDLC's, it's all about Matt and Devil, 15 and 12 respectively. The rest of his team on 8, 7 and 6. So not such a great performance by the team, but they've got Matt and Devil stepping it up. Very even in terms of health. Both teams taking quite a whack of damage on one player. Apart from that, nothing much happening. 45 seconds on the clock. Time starting to whittle down as actually they look towards this B-bomb site. There's all opening things up, and it's just Matt with not very much health. Now let's see if he can make it into a highlight reel. He's got his deagle in hand, not much health. He's going to have to land these one-shot headshots to really get anything done here. Now Devil with a bit of intuition just decides to go back to that mid and finds Maxi. So great play by him. And in the meantime, actually LDLC have managed to rotate a man in. Tanu lands the 1. Matt doesn't land his highlight reel shot, so that's going to be 3-2 now. Bomb going down for Publiclir, but so far a very respectable round considering it was just pistols in the hands of LDLC. 3 plays 1, 3 players, none. So just Maxi and all falling down in the end, but 2 frags, not too shabby. It won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, because LDLC are all pretty broke still, so they're going to have to be ecoing in this one. Now, do they want to go for any tricky plays? Something we haven't really seen in this match so far from either team. Going for something like a stack or a straight push, something like that. Something to try and catch your enemy off guard. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to be going for another standard setup with pistols. Taking the disadvantage on the chin, as it were, and just hoping to hit the shots. An early frag coming in for Publiclir. So far so good. And there's a nice shot from All. Make that 2. And Body and Matt drop the key to the B-bomb site, and All picks it up and unlocked it. Bucks also falling to Hatchet. It's just Devil now. Can he pick up any guns? No, he can't. So a flawless round for Publiclir. That's going to put them in very good stead, actually. Their money now is looking very good. An average of 7,000. That's going to allow them to lose a round and still be able to buy up in its entirety. So, good position for them to be in. A round gap of 5. LDLC will want to make up now. They have the guns in their hands. No AWPs in play yet. And that was quite interesting. Smoke on the floor, fire on the roof. It looks like looks like there's been a riot or something. No riots yet on the banana area, as it is quite quiet still. Some good choke point smoke grenades thrown out by LDLC just to slow Publiclir down. I'd actually like to see them thrown out a little bit later on, actually, because when you throw them so early, you use them up. And so when Publiclir actually want to push through later on in the round, you've got nothing to really slow them down, unless you've got a Molotov, of course, flashbangs. But on Inferno, smokes are so effective. Now look at this. Body is in a bit of a tough position. He finds the 1. He's going to have to run away, though, because there's so many terrorists coming in. That's what I'm talking about. Tough position. And Matt finds the 1. Just the 1, though. Ascend. As soon as he becomes unflashed, flicks to his face. And now 3 plays 3, but Publiclir have this bomb site. They have the bomb plant. LDLC, with that round deficit, going to have to push in here. They have to take this round, really. Nice opening start, though, by Devil, finding the head of Zend. Hatchet and Maxi have got a fairly good position, though. They've got a crossfire on this back of the site, especially Maxi just going to take down all 3. You don't even need help, Hatchet. Just sit there and look pretty. Maxi doing all the work. Lovely 3k by him, and that's 13-7 now. LDLC, the favourites in this best of 3. The selectors of the Inferno push LDLC onto the eco. Put themselves in a fantastic position. Now, Or once again just tapping away. Well, not tapping away, picking them off from a range. Coming up against pistols, shrugging it off. Not a problem for him. Now the Swedes in a very commanding position. LDLC are going to probably lose this one, considering they've just got pistols in hand. And after that, it's going to be 14-7. Oh, Body with the 1D, getting a highlight reel. That's what we wanted. Love that sound. That brings it to a 4-on-4, and he actually picks up another. So maybe I was a bit quick to write them off here with pistols. But I will finish my train of thought. If they do lose this round, LDLC, they'll be on 7 to Publiclir's 14. And of course that will mean they'll have to win every single round in normal time to win it. Hatchet finds Fuck slightly out of position. Caught off guard in those apartments area. A bomb will be planted. I'm not sure if Body should really go for this. I recommend probably just saving that AK. They've found 2 AKs. That's a little result in itself. They're probably going to go for a save here. Devil with the 5-7. Perhaps going to hang around, try and find a frag. Make it expensive. But, you know, at this point, Publiclir have amounted so much money. That's almost not even worth it. He's got Kevlar on 5-7. He should probably just hang on to that. Taking 1 frag here won't really do much for Publiclir. They'll be able to rebuy no problem. So then, 14-7 after all. I wasn't too quick to write them off. They Made it a bit scary for a moment there, but yeah, just 2 rounds away from victory. LDLC will have to pick up every single round from this point to take their map of choice. That might come as a shock to some players, to some spectators. 74% of you on CSGO Lounge voting for LDLC, so certainly throw a spanner in the works, make it a bit more exciting going into Dust 2. That's a good start from Tanu, actually. Taking down Maxi, the man has been doing great work with that AWP. He is killed with the gun of his choice, and there's another kill from LDLC. And another nicely done on that banana area, pushing aggressively, finding 2 quick fire frags. Probably securing this first step in the way back. And wow, that shit. Literally tried to kill his own teammate there. It's lucky that he didn't have the aim for it. He fired 2 shots at Zen's head. And Zen just turned around and said, dude, what are you doing? Now Zen in the 105. Finds Tanu. Finds the most expensive gun on the map. So that's the start. He's got 42 seconds on this block, which is quite a lot of time. But the bomb is in these stairs area, and Matt's just going to find him anyway. So Tanu falls, but they should be able to retrieve that AWP. Oh, they don't. That's actually a great kill then from Zen, because that's the most expensive gun you can take off the hands of LDLC. So that's a little bit of a cherry on the cake of that loss, if there is such a thing. As a result, Tanu's on $0. So yeah, forcing the matter, making it economically slightly more difficult. Nice early damage onto Matt. They're going to throw out an Incendiary. Doesn't actually push body away from those sandbags area, but there's Kabom through the smoke. Finding that early frag, so Matt falls. You'll see slipping away. Dropping easy frags again. Publiclir look like they want to capitalise on this as well, since they are lining up on Banana. What they don't know is LDLC didn't take any risks with it, and they've rotated straight away to this B-bomb site. As I say that, they rotate back. So Devil's just walking slowly, allowing himself to be in position to go back to the B-bomb site quickly. But the question is, can he get there quickly enough? Not even hanging around in archway, so this is a bit of a risk. They're leaving the B-bomb site pretty exposed here. Publiclir, do they want to push in on it? Would be the best decision they could make right now. Here comes the rotate again. Devil making a great decision to go back to the B-bomb site. So LDLC with a good read on the situation. Here comes the push though. The Swedes want this B-bomb site for themselves. And there's Devil opening things up. Gets himself the second. Can he find the third? Yes, he can. Oh, in the midst of that action, found 2 there. With 10 seconds, he should be able to get this plan. So with a little bit of individual magic, can secure the 15th round? No, he can't. Fuck says, fucks that. And I'm sorry, but I just don't know how to pronounce O's name. I've been saying ow like I'm in pain or something. So apologies for that. I think we'll just go with or. So LDLC hang on. They cling on to what they've got. 9-14. The gap closes round by round. Publiclir still with the cash flow injection that they had from consecutive rounds they had previously, so they're going to be buying up, no problems. Smokes and flashes across the board, no AWPs in play. Seems to be their style is all about the aggressive AK picking though. That's nothing really to worry about for them. Now LDLC being a bit more aggressive on this banana area. Damage exchange through the smoke. I always get so scared when I look through X-Fire and I see how close they are as Maxi takes out body, and that's such a bad start for LDLC. They want to be aggressive because they want control of this banana area. Instead, they just lose a player. Devil answers back though. Devil really is being the devil of Publiclir on the CT side. Putting up great numbers, 19-15 for him. So 4 plays 4, but LDLC's health is not too great. Bit of a flu bug going around at the moment, and they're all pretty weak. So Publiclir in a pretty strong position. They've also pretty much got into this B bomb site single-handedly as they've sent a man in there. Maxi is in such a great position. I don't even think they know he's here. Oh, they do now. He's just fired away, but it's just a distraction. So Maxi doing his job masterfully as the real push comes in on A. Zend answers back, so 3 on 3 now. But in the instance of the A bomb site, it's a 2 on 1. Devil, the man we were praising earlier, is the man there. Though, and he takes Zend. Brilliant aim. There's Maxi answering back though. Tit for tat so far. Of course, the bomb has been planted. And there's another smoke kill for all. Now it's just Tanu. Does he stay on it? Yes, he does. And he gets the defuse. Magnificent play by Tanu. He just says, screw you guys. I'm going to just jump on the bomb and claim the round. Publiclir, no answer. They sprayed through, but they just couldn't find that frag. Maxi to blame, I guess, but he did all he could. Great play by Tanu. And so they hit double digits. At least now they're in the realms of respectability, even if they do lose this one. But they're not out of it yet. They're putting up a fight, aren't they? They're very resilient here, the French team. A little bit of a boost incoming. Nearly lining that shot there, Maxi. LDLC, they continue being aggressive on this banana area, but I was going to say, I don't think it's really worked out for them. They've either lost the member or just gone really low most of the time, but this time it actually has worked as Maxi falls. Publiclir's AWP dropping early. A good amount of smoke is going to inhibit LDLC further. There's a kill coming in from Tanu, the hero of last round for LDLC. That's 3 on 5. Solid defense so far. Publiclir haven't really found an answer recently. I haven't really seen many set plays like you saw by LDLC. That archway split, for instance, comes to mind by LDLC. Really nice set play by them. Publiclir seemed to kind of go wherever the wind takes them after the early game. See if they can get a pick here or there. And the bomb site this time around is going to be the A site, but they haven't killed any defending players here yet, so it's going to be very tricky as they just get shut down. There's another round for LDLC with ease, I might add. And Publiclir now backs against the walls themselves. They cannot buy up. It's hotting up in here. They're going to be buying Tech 9s across the board. Of course, we should never ride that out, but certainly LDLC with the advantage here and with the momentum. Wind in their sails. Only a 3-round deficit now. Publiclir charging up this B bomb site banana area. And they're going to have to contain with a man on sandbags. That's Body. He falls down. That's Matt as well falling down. Zend single-handedly claims the bomb site. The stand-in with the Tech 9 says, follow me, guys. I'll do you a favour here. There's a bomb plant and possibly a round. This could be at least overtime secured from Publiclir in an eco. A lot of damage being put through by Maxi, who finally finds a kill. There's another one coming in for Fux. It might be too little too late though, as the bomb timer has ticked down an awful lot. Zend, the hero of the start, pushes through, gets himself the 1 and all. Behind Tanu, finds that frag. So 15-11. Just as we thought LDLC were coming back into this one, Publiclir bum rush banana and take the round. I've really got to criticise LDLC. They've insisted on playing banana aggressively, and I just haven't really agreed with the way they've been doing it. And in that case, they really get caught out. They drop the round, so now 4 rounds to find. Only this time, or only now, 4 rounds will only guarantee overtime. So they have to play a total of 8 rounds now to win. That's best case scenario. 3 FAMASs in play. Publiclir looking very good now. A bit of a flash push from LDLC, and all it achieves is a free kill for Publiclir, so that's not a good start by them. Smoke is going to hopefully allow Matt to retrieve that FAMAS, and it's not going to allow him to do anything but give away his life as a couple of quick fire frags come in for Publiclir. Now it's just Fox and Tanu to retake the B bomb site. I can't believe they haven't worked out that it's B yet. They do, I think, work it out. No, they're going to wait for the bomb to be planted, and then they are going to rotate in. Tanu, very low. Fox, not too bad, but no helmet for either of them. Maxi is low. They could find that kill, possibly. Possibly there's a chance at doing this, but ladies and gentlemen, this could very well be GG as LDLC pushed through the banana area. They are together in the same place. They could just be caught out here. Maxi opens things up for them. Tanu answers back, but it's too little too late as Zend, the stand-in, secures the Inferno for Publiclir 16-11. So that is going to be map 1 going their way. And they're going to be going on to their map of choice, Dust 2, with a map lead. So stay with us. We're going to be going straight into Dust 2 as soon as the players are ready. This is the CS Invitational Arena Showdown, brought to you via Hitbox, sponsored by CSGO Lounge. Go and grab a drink. We'll be back in 5.
When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit. Men and machines. When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit. Men and machines. Man and machine.
Time is fleeting, you say. When I grab your hand, you turn away. We chased after the sun and the fading light of day. Watch the broken shores slip away. You